Hello everyone, my name is Lord Volo25 and welcome to episode 38 of our PC Building Simulator 2 Let's Play, where we build all the computers imaginable. I hope you guys are doing fantastic today, because I know I am. I'm actually feeling good because the sun is out today and it's looking very awesome. The sun is shining through my window. I like that. But without further ado, we're gonna build another computer in this space here because we've got computers pretty much everywhere in this place, which is epic. So yeah, we built this computer last time, the $7,960 with the Ryzen 9 9950X, and what graphics card did I think I did? What did I do? Oh, that's right, I did the RX 7900 XTX. Yes, right. All right. Today I was thinking about kind of like a Ryzen 5 build, you know? I'm thinking something like that would be cool, you know? It's not as overpowered as this, but let's just see what we can get up to. So we're gonna go and select a case. So let's see what we've got going here. So I'm gonna sort this from high to low. And yeah, this will be a very mid-range build, I'm thinking, so I think if we want mid-range, we should just plop the slider in the middle and find something around here. Look at that, Antic Flux Pro. How have I not seen that before, man? That's cool. Oh yeah, that's right, there's this open bench table. I forgot about that. We gotta try that sometime. Ooh, dang, son, look at this A-Data XPG battle cruiser. Damn, son. Alright, well, hold on. Let's take a look here. There's some NZXT stuff. Regine Tech. All looks very interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's that dual chamber case again. So this time I'm not gonna faff around looking for cases that long. I'm going to go with, I think the XPG battlecruiser. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do that thing, man. Look at this thing, man. This thing looks awesome. All right, so let's pop off a couple panels. Are these RGB fans? They are. But I think I'm gonna put my own fans in there. So unfortunately, we're gonna take them out and swap them out with something else. So that is the plan. The plan is to do an AM4 motherboard. Ooh, I like that little red decal looking thing there, whatever it is. The thing is, it's already looking cool. So yeah, this is pretty much the skeleton now, or the case without any panels on. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. All right, so let us go get a motherboard. So we're gonna find something that's AM4, of course, and apparently my throat is dry, and that's not great at all. So gotta do something about that by drinking water. Yes, drink your water, people. It's very important. So let's see here. We got some pretty cool looking motherboards. Ooh, dang, that one looks. We got tons of AM4 motherboards. Dang, son. Ooh, what is that, dude? The V550 Taichi Razer Edition. What the hell? We might have to try that. Ooh, you know what? I'm tempted. Hey, look at that, dude. Yo, that thing looks freaking epic. Alright. That is what I'm talking about. Alright, so let's open up that slot and open these memory clips. Come on, come on. Alright, there we go. And let's get a CPU in there. Alright. 5. Well, that doesn't really narrow it out at all. So Ryzen 9s, 7s, I want 5s. That is right. 5600X. I think that is exactly what we're looking for. It's a $200 CPU, by the way. That is crazy. 6 cores, so you could definitely do some 1080p gaming with this CPU. But to be honest, who's 1080p gaming in 2026? You let me know. If you're using a 1080p monitor, let me know, because that is cool. And there's nothing wrong with 1080p either. You can build a decently priced system for gaming in that resolution. It'd be just fine, so I'm all for that. So let's get some thermal paste. And would I be considering going back to a 1080p monitor? I don't think so. I think computer parts these days, graphics cards, CPUs, they're powerful enough to handle that stuff. They really are. It's crazy how much technology has advanced in the last 10 years. It's just simply mind-boggling, isn't it? So, yeah, let's get some RAM. I don't think I'd ever want a game in 4K though. I think that's a bit overkill. So for this system in particular, what should we do? There's good old HyperX Fury, but I don't want to be that lame. I actually, oh, there's a data RAM. That would fit the theme of the build. Or there's this Trident Z Neo GB. It's not RGB. That had me tempted because it said GB on the end. But that just means how much RAM capacity it is, so let's take a look around for a second. So, ooh. But then again, even though it's black, it looks super clean, doesn't it? Ah, man. What should we do? I wanna put an air cooler on this thing, man. That would be cool, man. So I'm thinking we're gonna have to really think about what RAM we actually choose. So, I'm gonna go out on a limb and actually say we're gonna do some. Well, I absolutely butchered the spelling of that, but we're gonna do some ADATA RAM or ADATA, however you pronounce it. I apologize if I butchered the pronunciation of that name, but it happens sometimes. So, what the hell? Look at this. This is RAM? That's a stick of RAM? What the heck? That is crazy. Unless that's 2 sticks of RAM, which I doubt it though. If that's 1 stick of RAM, that RAM looks menacing. I mean, for real. Alright, so let's see here. We've got this one. That's 32 gigabytes. That is a lot of RAM. We'll do the 3600 megahertz one. So, yeah. So let's get that. Let's get some drives in this thing. All right. So only the drive bay on the bottom opens. So how many can I put in there? It looks like just 1. Oh wait, no, there's another slot up here. All right, my bad. All right, let's get some M.2s. I'll take a look here. Oh, I can do ADATA. Oh, it's an ADATA theme build, isn't it? Dang. Oof, slap them in there. Hell yeah. Alright. So, what are we thinking now? An air cooler? Or should we slap some drives in the back? You know, I think we should slap some drives in the back. Why not? Be a little extra. And there's ADATA ones as well. Yo, it's ADATA everything today. Let's go. So, 960 gigabytes. It's kind of odd that it's 960 and not a terabyte. HyperX Fury. Oh, you know what? Nah, I gotta do this. What's the difference here? Oh, the transfer speeds, right? This one's better. Ooh. Looking cool. Alright. So let's see now. Let's go for a CPU cooler. And let's see what thermal take has to offer here, so they've only got the Astria, which is the newer one, but I wanted something. Yeah, I guess we don't have any Peerless Assassins to mess with. That would have been cool, though. Air cool. Air cool. Okay. I think that will sort them out. So, yeah, again, I saw this thing. What the hell is this thing? What the heck, man? Well, I'll do that maybe in a different video, because I've gotten, like, what even in the heck? Like, why is it that big? I've got no idea. Regime Tech Elios. That's an odd name for an air cooler. Oh, there's a Dark Rock Pro 4. Dang, look at that thing, man. That thing is crazy. Oh, there's a Gamer Storm Assassin. Ooh. Dang, dude. Alright, let's just take a look at all of them. This is quite a lot. Oh, Endorphy. Looks kind of interesting. That is a huge looking thing there. Crazy. There's the good old Hyper 2112. Arctic Freezers. That's a Dark Rock 4. That's the Dark Rock Slim. Where was the Be Quiet one? I want to do the Be Quiet one. It was like the Dark Rock Pro, wasn't it? So... damn, son. Oh, look at that thing. It looks like an absolute beast. Are we even going to be able to put the panel back on? Dude, it comes right up to the edge. What the hell, man? Alright, so let's remove a panel or two. Get a graphics card going here. But man, that thing is awesome. The air cooler. So let's ignore all those. Ignore all those 5090s. They're nothing to worry about. Let's take a look at some old AMD stuffs here. So yeah, there's a 6800 XT. Really? No, 6700 XT or something? I'm just trying to like remember like what are the older graphics cards has AMD made? I don't know, but I think we can get away with doing some kind of like 68. Oh, dang! I haven't seen these before. What the hell? Ooh, there's a Gaming X Trio card. Hey, I'm a fan of that. Let's take a look at that. That's the 16 gig. Whoa. Damn. Can you not? Okay, there we go. Now I installed. I don't want to do it vertically. I ain't doing that. You ain't tricking me like that. So there we go, man. And it's even got some space under the air cooler. That is a win-win right there. Nice. So, oh, could we have put drives on the front? I think we maybe could. I don't know. Could we? Could we have done that? Oh yeah, you could. Alright, we're not gonna do that then. Let's get some fans, and I'm thinking Should we get some Be Quiet ones? Because I know they make RGB fans. No, we don't need cables yet. But we will need a power supply eventually. So, does AData make fans? Oh yeah, they do. Cool. But I wanted the Be Quiet ones because they've got the light wings, I think. Light wings. Yeah, that's the RGB one. Okay. So 120 millimeter, 120 PWM. 140. Yeah, I think unfortunately the I think the air cooler is in the way. We could put one back here though. So, I mean, I can briefly explain positive airflow here. So, 3 in the front is pretty like normal, like what people do. And I think from what I found, you could get away with putting 1 on the back, but it's recommended that you have 2 exhaust fans if you have 3 intake fans, I think. Or you know what? In this case, I think it just looks better without 1 on the top. So, because again, you have the air, you know, being pushed through, and also going through the back of the case. So I think still technically you could be fine doing 1 outtake fan, but if you could put like 1 on the maybe like top there, that would look. Whoops! I just removed the cooler. Dang it, man! Okay, we gotta put that back on. Ah, crap. Alright, well. What was that? The Be Quiet one? Alright. Get back on there, son. I'll put that Be Quiet cooler back in there. Alright. So now, that's a pretty cool looking computer. Let's get a power supply. And, what's the dust filter down there? I didn't see that. Okay. So, I mean, for this system, I really don't know. I think you can get away with doing a 750 watt power supply. I think pretty easy. I don't know, but I think it's still a $4,000 computer. I think just because of that graphics card in particular was pretty expensive. And those drives. Okay, that's something else to take into consideration there. But yeah, if you're rocking 1080p, this would destroy, definitely. So, but there we go. What the hell? Why is the freaking PCI power cable going to the graphics card up here, man? That's just weird, man. I don't know if I would like it going there. I think I would like it coming through maybe the bottom and then coming up around here. Yeah. But other than that, that is a computer. So let's go ahead and put these side panels back on. I'm gonna do a jump cut and be back. I'm gonna put these side panels on, so I'll see you in just a second. Yeah, so far I'm loving this, dude. This is a very nice case, and also the back panel is actually glass, so you can actually see the cables. But yeah, I think this looks pretty cool. So let's fire it on and see exactly what this thing looks like. Oh, that's right. I need to put the USB in the back. I can't forget about that. That's crucial. If you didn't have a USB, you wouldn't be able to install your operating system. That would be a problem. But here we go. Ooh, I kind of like that. It's kind of a little bit of a, what is that, like a glow coming from the motherboard there? I think so. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Alright. Dang. Alright. So, let's go ahead and get the lighting. But first I'll choose a wallpaper. Dun, 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 dun. What do we got in here? That one. That one's bright and flashy. And epic. Let's get the lighting here. Whoop. The wrong thing. Lighting. Alright, there we go. Let's make it red. Red kind of looks kind of pink. Actually, you know, let's not make it red. Let's make it something else. Lighting. Oh, select all. Okay, there we go. Blue looks cool. Alright, well there is a computer. Let's go ahead and take a picture of that thing. Let's get us a thumbnail really quick. Bam! There we go. Save that thing. Oh yeah. And close it out. So there we go. There's our computer. It's $4,000. Didn't expect it to be that expensive, but yeah, I think the storage and the graphics card were the items that were taking the most money there. And that motherboard costs a little money too, so that's take into consideration. But there it is. If you wanna pause very quick, you can see all the parts here. I'm just kind of scrolling down. We got those Be Quiet fans. But other than that, I think this thing looks awesome. And if you guys like the video, make sure you smash the like button. And maybe, just maybe hit that subscribe button. And ding that notification bell if you guys want to stay up to date with my future uploads. But in the meantime, guys, hope you guys have an awesome day. Hope you guys enjoy the sun. And my name is Lord Volo 25, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Alright, peace.